Well, hi folks. Well, there's Sty. I'm working on the adventure trailer and taking a little break at the moment. Currently, it's 89 degrees, high humidity, very light breeze. I'm sitting in the doorway of my screen house. Sorry about the camera moving, I got it on my knee. I'm sitting in the doorway of the screen house to get a little extra breeze. You know, the windows work fairly good if you got a good stiff breeze, but when it's fairly calm, you gotta sit kind of outside to get that breeze. At least there's shade at the front door. I set the screen house up so that the sun is behind it and I get some shade out front. So I'm sitting here sweating like a pig, taking a quick break, hydrating up. But I am working on the adventure trailer. Now I've built the Murphy bed, the box frame, got a base on it. Now I've got it set in the adventure trailer where it's going to ride. Now I'm mounting 3 wooden blocks to the wall that are 2x6 material. I want something good and sturdy for those hinges to ride on. The thin walls of this trailer just aren't sturdy enough, but those blocks will be. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm mounting those blocks. I got to let them sit and cure for a while because I'm using liquid nails and screws on them. I don't want them ever coming off that wall. And then from that point, what I'll be doing is going in, and once those are cured, I'll be able to go in and mount the hinges. Then the Murphy bed is ready for me to drop the mattress in it, fold it up against the wall. Then, while those are curing, I believe what I'm going to be doing is, I haven't got the trailer completely emptied out. I just moved things to one end, and what I'll be doing is getting the last of those things out of there and out of the way, and I'm going to build my kitchen counter, my fold-down kitchen counter, while those blocks are curing. Why not, eh? Idle hands, you know. So when I get to the point of putting that counter up, I think I'll pick the camera up and show you that, some of it at least. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk over there and just show you that Murphy bed sitting in there. It's sitting on a trunk, a steamer trunk, up against the wall where it's going to be mounted. Now, that steamer trunk will ride against the wall when the bed is up. When I want to put the bed down, I just pull that steamer trunk out to the front, lower the bed down, and the steamer trunk acts as one huge leg underneath that bed. Now, people are saying, well, what about the 2 ends? What about the legs there? I'm going to be using milk crates for storage, and I'm going to have a couple of those along that wall, so I can pull those out and I can have an end leg on both ends, because the milk crates are the exact same height as the trunk, so it works out perfect. Puts the bed up nice and up off the floor, still plenty of room when it's folded against the wall. Everything's coming together. But this is the most miserable weather to have to do this in. It is. I mean, it's so doggone hot. And then I didn't wear shorts today. I sure should have. Tomorrow will be a different story. I think I'll be wearing shorts tomorrow, because tomorrow it's supposed to, see, they forecasted 84 degrees and right now it's 89. And it's just noon. It just hit noon. I've been here for about an hour and a half. I'll be here all afternoon too, as long as the heat don't burn me out. But tomorrow they forecast 87. Well, if 84 is their forecast today and it already hit 89 by noon, 87 tomorrow, I bet you it's in the low 90s by this time tomorrow. So I will be here in shorts. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. But I'm going to show you the frame of the Murphy bed. Oh, you can see that the Styac is, of course, cabled up outside. But here we go. There it is. Now, I hope you can tell by the camera. It's actually quite a good sized bed. I'm going to be very, very, very comfortable in that bed. And it's all 2x6 framing. And it'll fold against that wall. Now, I used chipboard, or OBS as it's called. Or, sorry, OBS, yeah, right, OSB. And people are saying, well, that's ugly. Well, don't worry about it. That's going to be taken care of after it's complete. After it's all complete. I can paint it, I can veneer it. There's all kinds of things I can do to hide the OSB ugliness. So I'm not too worried about that part of it. And you can see the 3 blocks. This center block will have 2 hinges, one out on each end. These end blocks will have a single hinge right in the center of each block. Right in the center of each block. In fact, there's one of the hinges laying right there. They're nice heavy hinges, and they'll be lagged into the bed and the wall, so I don't have to worry about that bed going anywhere. It works out perfect. Those blocks, actually, I needed, you know, they're 2x6s, but they're actually only 1.5 inches thick. Well, guess what? My mattress is 1.5 inches high compared to the rails. Sits 1.5 inches higher than the rails. That 1.5 inches I'm going to gain back there from those blocks, because the bed comes out 1.5 inches and then the hinges are mounted. That 1.5 inches gain makes up for that mattress. Isn't that sweet, huh? It'll fit against the wall. The mattress won't be very compressed, but it'll be just compressed enough that it'll keep the bed from rattling once it's latched up. So it's going together. It's going together. There's a lot of work to do in this trailer. This heck of a mess in here all has to go out so I can get on this wall and put my kitchen counter in here. Eventually what I'll be doing is probably putting cupboards up above, and over here I'm going to leave that wire rack for sure, but over here above the Murphy bed I'll also run a set of cupboards. So that's where I am right now as of today. And that, whoop, oh, back in the shade. Well, that makes for a short video of just showing you where I'm at right now today. By the end of the day, I figure I'm going to have an awful lot more done. I went and bought a couple of tools. I'm getting ready. Oh, I didn't show you. I don't think you'll be able to see it well, but I'm going to turn. But there's the topper on top of the trailer. Now the topper is a chore all in itself. And that's the very last thing I'm going to complete, is the topper. I want to get all the interior work done. The kitchen, the Murphy bed, and while the trailer is empty, then I'm going to cut out the ceiling and mount that topper to the roof of this trailer. I got the rubber seal for all the way around it. So that's all in place. I've got the clamps to clamp it completely down. So really the topper, the worst part of that job is cutting out the ceiling of the trailer. But that won't be that big of an issue. I really don't believe it will be. So that'll be a little video project all on its own. I'll do progressive little shots as I get that topper in place up there. But for now, I got to get this bed finished, and I got to get that kitchen counter up. So thanks for tagging along and seeing what I'm doing with the Murphy bed. And of course, I'll come back and show it to you when it's all finished, which will, depending on how long it takes for that adhesive to cure, it could be later today or it could be tomorrow that I'll show you the finished product. So, okay guys, until the next time, you all have a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.